Yo guys, next map we're going over is Checkmate. This is actually one of my favorite maps. I fucking love this map, and yeah, let's get into it. They're all fucking me.
Search and destroy.
Alright, so on attacking side, what I do basically every single time I play this map is I'll rush right up to here, and I will crouch and peek this lane right here. A lot of the time, sometimes people run down this lane and people can do snipe. Another thing you can do from right here is you can lay down and catch people that are peeking on the top of that wing, but be careful. Generally, when people peek the top of that wing, they're watching in the beginning of the match. That is, they're watching down this lane right here for people. So know that if you don't get the quick snipe on them, you want to run away immediately because they have an easier shot on you. But yeah, that's a spot. A lot of the times I'll come over here, peek A, jump peek A quickly, get a quick snipe in that crate if they're in there. Then I'll push up right here, and then I like to jump on top of this yellow crate, and then get an overlook on most of the spots that people like to sit in, other than the plane. People like to sit in the half plane. A lot of times people will be under you, so whenever you're done peeking everything, you can kill them there. You can kill people there. People sometimes go under the plane right here. A lot of the times people will sit behind the plane wing, like right here. So be careful of that. And then obviously people will sit over on that tail. And then similarly, you can't see right here, but I'll cover it in a minute. There's a set of pallets right there that people like to stand on, so you can kill somebody right there as well. Obviously, you can check inside the plane. Other times what I'll do, instead of immediately going down this A lane, is I will peek this like normal. And then I'll push up and jump onto this gray crate and kind of do the same thing, but it's just not quite as effective because obviously you can't see as much of the map. Another route that I do on attack is instead of going left side, I will come up the right side. I will peek under the plane like this, jump up on the wing. Obviously, I like to get behind these barrels because they give you at least a little bit of protection. Peek over this. Those are the pallets right there that I was talking about that people like to stand on. You can peek right here. People like to sit on this box right here, head glitch it, peek down this side of the map. You can do an easy jump shot right here because people like to sit over here in this corner and wait for people to push up. And then I will peek the plane. I will peek the plane. First thing you'll check is right here, and then you'll want to check the stairs. Obviously, you may want to play that different depending on whether or not you hear people rushing forward down the plane. It's very easy to hear people in this. So know that don't fucking die to stupid shit. Next. Yeah, that basically covers it on attacking side. On defense, what I do most of the time is I will come out of spawn and I will jump peek right here quickly. You can catch people that like to peek right there on that box right there. People will peek that a lot. Sometimes you can catch people over in that area right there. That area right there is the spot that I like to peek down this lane right here. You can get a snipe on somebody there sometimes. Then I will generally not peek this immediately, but I'll run by. I'll be checking the tower, and there's a little head glitch right here that people can do from the stairs right there to watch them this way. I'll be checking that, and if I see somebody, I'll move by, and then I'll jump peek it quickly, check it, and try to get a quick snipe. Generally, I don't like to. If I miss, I just take the L and move on for then. And then I'll peek the A lane, get people, because a lot of the times people like to immediately run down the A lane to get close at the beginning of the round and try to catch you off guard, so be careful, people can be close. And then obviously this is a sniper lane. I don't like to go inside this yellow crate because everybody watches this yellow crate. It's an extremely predictable angle. It's a good angle, but I mean, against decent players, fucking that's just... if they don't miss to their shot, you're dead. Yeah, basically whenever you're right there, if they peek that and they're ready for it, you better hope they miss. After that, it's like I said, if I miss my shot, I will then after I finish peeking that, I will re-peek this and try to get a kill up there, obviously. And then this is a good spot to hold to check under the plane, because people like to rush up that right side, get under the plane, then rush up the right side. It's good to have information on people moving up that side of the map, to call out to your teammates. And then I generally like to hold in this area because you can see most of the areas of approach on the map without having to move around a ton. Generally, I will basically go back and forth, up and down, and checking A, checking down A, checking under plane, and watching the middle of the plane right here for people crossing into B. Because if they cross the plane, but you don't have the time to kill them, generally you can see them if they cross further or just go straight to B, because with the flashlight on and shit, like, well, you can just see them through the window, these windows right here. Alright, next to go on to common places that people sit. Alright, so obviously in the tower, that's one. In that crate, that's two. In there, behind this, this forklift is a common thing people like to hold behind. I've recently seen people standing on top of this truck on a little head glitch. This truck is a common spot that people like to sit. Obviously, people like to sit up on top of here. I'm pretty sure you can just, yeah, jump straight up. Watch over here, because this is actually a pretty decent angle. I don't personally like to do it because it's too predictable. Slightly better one is this one right here, because this angle right here actually has a decent line of sight on the tower. Over on this head glitch right here, people like to sit on that half wall right there. It has a set of boxes you can stand on to peek over. You can catch people going up on that right wing. You can kind of jump shot the window over there, but you're probably not going to get too many kills right there. And then you can obviously see people run up right here. Another place that people like to sit, obviously, is on top of these boxes. I pointed it out earlier. People like to sit in this corner right here. If people are hiding and playing like rats, they'll sit in this corner right here, sit around right here, wait for people to push up, catch you off guard. Obviously, people like to stand on the back of the stairs. Another common spot to hold down the plane is right here. You probably see this a lot. If people are, another common spot that people like to sit is right in this corner right here. They'll like to hold, I mean, I don't know if I can call it a hold, but they'll sit right here in this corner. Catch people coming down the plane. It's actually a decent spot because you'll be able to sound whore here if people are planting B. Obviously, if bomb is planted on B, you should always watch for people sitting on top of the bomb right here. On top of the bomb is one of the most common spots to sit. People like to sit behind this, but be careful whenever you're if you're sitting right here in this corner and you're backed fully up against it. People can sometimes see your gun through the wall right here, get an easy wall bang, and it's a bad spot to sit in the first place because of the fact that people just randomly wall bang that in the first place. Obviously, people sit in the plane in this corner right here. Sometimes they sit right here. Again, not a great spot. People wall bang that shit. People like to sit on the back steps right here. Like I said earlier, there's a head glitch right here that people can do that watches down this lane. This head glitch I actually really like a lot. If I'm having to play slower on attack, and I'm like having to play defense and like carry my team, I'll actually like to hold from right here because I can peek. I can hold here, see people coming down the plane. I can jump over the railing quickly, see hop over here, have a good head glitch, and see if people are coming up the right side. And also at the same time, I can hop onto right here and have a good line of sight down this way. And my favorite thing about this spot right here is the fact that you can see the fucking half plane. People like to sit in that shit all the time. They love it. They love it. They love it. And I like to get a quick, easy kill on them. Beyond that, this is actually a decent little spot if the defense is playing more aggressive. People will sit in this corner right here a lot. People will sit right here a lot. That's why I like that angle right there. People will rush up to right here because it protects them from right here, but they always forget about right there. But if they obviously people like to go here sometimes to peek down that way, so you have to be ready for that. People do tend to shoot back. People like to sit over in this area a lot, especially whenever they're down, whenever they don't have numbers, whenever you have more players in them. So that's something to remember. One great thing to know about this map. So this wing, you can't mantle it on the side, right? You have to come over to here, mantle this shit. But you actually can if you come at it from this side. If you come at it from right here, you can mantle it. Really good thing to know because a lot of people don't know that, and that can catch them off guard. You can do that on both sides. On this side, it's a little it's a little bit harder on this side. Sometimes you have to like you just have to hit this corner basically. You basically just have to hit this corner. So it beats doing that definitely beats, you know, mantling this, giving away your position, and then mantling this again, because mantling in this game is really fucking loud. So that's something to remember. Beyond that, other places that people sit, ooh, another good peek is on the attacking side. I do this sometimes. Whenever I said earlier how I jump peek right here and like peek down this lane. If people are catching me doing that and I'm not hitting my shot and they're killing me first, sometimes what I'll do is I'll come over here and peek this instead if they're sitting right there and I just keep missing because obviously quick easy snipe. Something to know about this spot right here is that whenever you're trying to shoot at people on that tower, sometimes the shot don't hit because it's like there's some kind of like weird wall right here. Sometimes it just feels like this wall blocks your shot more than it should. So that's something to know, but it's a pretty damn good spot. And beyond that, that's the majority of the spots that people like to sit on this map. Obviously, this corner right here, the corners, right, this is the spot I talked about earlier about up there. And beyond that, I'm just going to give you a rundown on the movement tech that you can do on every map. I'm going to do this at the end of each of my map videos. To move faster in this game, you basically have a reusable tactical sprint from MW. So basically, you just sprint over and over. So the beginning of your sprint is faster. I'm moving fast, and then it slows down right there. You can hear it in the footsteps. The footsteps are faster, they're slower. Faster, slower. So basically, to move faster and get to your angles faster, just sprint over and over. It's easier on keyboard and mouse, it's harder on controller, and you might wear your 6 out faster, but it is something to know and remember. So, yeah, appreciate it.